Okay, let's talk about what your second row passengers are going to find. There's a lot going on here. First of all, nothing out of the unusual or ordinary, I should say. Panoramic sunroof. The front portion will tilt and slide open if you want to. Now, there is a power shade that I can actually draw forward with the touch of a button on the driver's or the passenger door here, and you can see that shade going back forward. And that's not all you can do here. There's actually quite a bit going on with the door panel. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the door panel first. So we're going to show you over there on the driver's side. A lot of room with the armrest. Now those switches that you see right there. Number one, you've got your positioning for your seats adjustable. They can go different directions. You can adjust things back and forth, frontwards and backwards, whatever you want to do. Now with those switches that you see in front of the button for the window, that one at the top, you can mute and unmute the radio, then you can adjust the power shade, and then you can either use the power shades for the windows themselves, or you can open the window. And you can also down there, you see that arrow is pointing right or left, you can do that and actually use that or one or both to open and close the windows. Now here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go over here and focus on this side. I have the arrow pointing this way because I'm going to show you how this works with the power shade, just like that. There's your power shade, the privacy shades that are going to come up for your passengers. If they want that, they can do that. Or if you want to take a nap, maybe have that privacy shade up and lay all the way back here, because these seats do go pretty far back. And you also have seat memory right there. That's pretty interesting. Also the large door bin, all of that's going to be here. Now, we're going to have our air conditioning vents right here. We're also going to have air conditioning vents on the rear of the center console. That's going to be right down here, and a little bit more to talk about where that's concerned, because you can adjust fan speed just like this. You can do that on both sides, or you can push on that dial and you can turn on the heated seats, or you can turn on, let's do this right here. There we go. There's the heated seats. Or you can turn on the ventilated seats. And obviously if you pull back again on that, then you can see that you have the fan speed. You also can adjust temperature. Very simple to do. A lot of connectivity going on here. You've got your power outlet right there if you want to take advantage of that. You've got a 12-volt power outlet on either side right here. We have the USBs. On the back of the seats, we're going to have the rear seat pockets. That's going to be right there on both seats. But that's not all we have here. I'm going to show you one thing. In fact, let me grab the camera real quick and show you this control right here, just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to hand that back. If somebody needs to adjust the headrest height right here for this middle seat, they can do that. We're going to drop that right back down, and then as soon as I do that, I am going to go ahead and push this button right here, and here's what happens. I told you about this earlier in the video. Here is the center console for your rear seat passengers. Some really cool features going on here. A lot of different things that can be done here. A little bit of space within there, as you can see, depending on what they want to do with that. Or we can have even more space. And guess what? A couple more USB ports as far as that is concerned. And that's not all we have. I've got the screen on now, so we can slide that up and you can see what all can be done. Can adjust climate if so desired. We can hit home right there and go back and go to seats and adjust that. Let me get that to work for me. Come on, don't let me down. And there we go with the seats. You can turn on the massage seats and do whatever you want to do with that. You've got different features and different things you can do depending on what you need to control. There's so much going on here, we can almost do a full tutorial on this alone. Now you have adjust as well, so we can recline, do whatever you want to do right there. And guess what? If we push that, you can gain access to your cup holders. We'll let that go forward, and then we'll show you how this works. And all we're going to do is push on that. There's your cup holders. Nothing super duper fancy as far as that goes, but we do have the cup holders right there. Quite a few cool little features here. And then when that comes back, when you push that option again on the screen, that's going to bring everything back here. You also have your settings right here, so you can go into a few different things depending on what you need to do. We can go to quick, we can go to all, or we can finish up with that and go right back out of it. But some very cool features, very cool technology here in this rear seat area. Plenty of room for the passengers back here, at least 2 passengers. But I have to say, that's pretty cool. I did want to show you one thing here. Notice what I pushed right there. That's how you get this center console to go back up into its stowed position, and then everything's back to where it should be.